Welcome to And Then There Were Three. I'm Anna.
I'm Kaley.
And I'm Katie.
Katie is still in the studio with me. Kaley is remote, but she will be coming to good old Omaha, Nebraska for the College World Series, which is pretty much when Omaha becomes the hottest place to be in America. We've got the best clubs, the Old Matt and the Blatt. It just becomes kind of the central of partying in at least the Midwest, maybe across the world.
For real right now?
Yeah.
Across the world?
Better than Ibiza.
I was about to say.
Ibiza has nothing on.
I literally was like, I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
No, I'm being sarcastic. Yeah.
Okay, good. I was
But
like,
Omaha gets pretty lit. Omaha does get pretty lit.
I would say this is the best time to ever be in Nebraska.
Yes.
But just Nebraska.
Yes.
But I love the CWS. I have actually been going every single year since like I was a little kid, I feel like.
It's a big part of everyone's life here.
And like being younger and like being in middle school and high school, always waiting to be 21 and like looking across like the street and seeing people at the Blatt and the Old Matt and stuff, just be like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 21. And now we are 21 and it's so much fun.
I know all my sister's friends don't want to go apparently, and I was like,
what?
You guys are 21 and you don't want to go? And she was like, can I hang out with you?
Yeah. I mean, this is the best time like ever in Nebraska.
I love
the
this
most
CWS.
people.
My friend group was actually counting down for this. Like,
We have
I'm
people
like, what the-
flying in. Like
we have someone flying in from Scottsdale, Arizona to experience.
and
shout out
Brooks
Kat.
coming.
San Diego.
And San Diego and Austin, Texas, and Minnesota.
Oh my gosh. See?
So we have a lot of people, and
Who needs LA when you have Omaha?
And these people that live in Omaha don't even want to go.
Yeah,
what
that's
are you gonna
BS.
do?
We're calling you out.
They're gonna stay in Lincoln.
Oh my god,
That's what they want to do.
what are you gonna do in Lincoln? Pick your nose at the brass rail?
I have one story though about old men at the College World Series. There's this one guy from Vanderbilt. He probably was around 60s ish, but his name was Bobby. And
Someone come get your grandpa.
Someone come get your grandpa. But he was having a blast. It was like an alumni event at the Blatt, and they were all just getting hammered, all the Vanderbilt fans. And we were like entertaining them and talking to them about Vanderbilt and stuff. And I know like the Vanderbilt sign for like what their fans do. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like anchor down. I don't know what it is, but I was doing that with them. They thought it was funny that I knew that and stuff. And they just kept talking to us, hanging out with us, and he just handed me $100 bill and was like, you know, have a great night.
Dude, old men at the CWS just hand you money.
Yeah, and I was like, thank you. And then so then he goes into the game because he was leaving to go to the game. He just gave me and the girls I was with $100, and we just bought drinks for everybody at the table. He goes into the College World Series, and meanwhile, this guy's blacked out, and he's like very rowdy guy from the South. So he apparently was so drunk at the game in like the third inning. We're still sitting at the tables at the Blatt, which is right across from the baseball field. He like stumbles back into the Blatt. He got kicked out of the game because he was like screaming and cussing behind the plate and was just being a nuisance. And so he gets kicked out. And then like 2 nights later, he's on the news because he got kicked out like again and like officially banned because
he would
he would just show up every game like completely hammered and start like yelling really bad things. Like bad things out. And yeah, we met him.
Yeah, he gave me $100.
But Vanderbilt's not in the College World Series this year. Like life.
Ever?
He's can't go back.
Damn,
Yes.
can he go to the bars though?
Probably. Dude, the College World Series gets crazy. Like there's people fighting upstairs. Like
no, it actually gets crazy. And I'm not a big fan of baseball, really, so I don't really understand like why people care that much, honestly. But
oh my god, it's the best time ever.
People care a lot. Like if you're a diehard fan, you're traveling from like Arkansas and from everywhere to come to Nebraska and stay here for a week. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, 10 days sometimes too if they make it all the way. People get crazy. Well, the funniest thing is it'll be broad daylight on a Tuesday and there's just a full out brawl on a rooftop, and we're just sitting there like, oh wow.
Sometimes the best days to go are like during the week because it's a little less crowded, but
it's like a socially acceptable
more
time.
attention.
Socially acceptable time no matter what, just to like be drunk on the weekdays. Like no one will question it if you're like, hey, let's go downtown on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. It doesn't matter. There's no time. Every day's a weekend. It's amazing. Katie and I were talking before about why gas stations are really scary for girls.
Dude, they are the scariest place. Like going to a gas station as a girl, and if you like look good or if you're like full, like imagine people.
I get scared.
Yeah.
I always pray that I'm ugly when I get gas.
Same. If you look pretty at a gas station, you will get attacked.
Well, you have a higher likelihood of getting attacked, yes.
Yeah.
But like people will talk to you.
I have been bombarded at gas stations so many times where I have looked so fugly, and people will be like, let me buy your gas. Like you're
What?
like,
It's not
no.
a bar.
Yeah, like let me buy your gas. Like we're like that's so weird.
No, I don't like that. Yeah, there's a Mega Saver right down the street. It's like oncoming. I'm sure people won't listen to this podcast know what I'm talking about, but it's a little scary of a gas station.
That's the cheapest gas.
But the cheapest gas in the metro.
So that's why I feel like that's why gas stations are scary, because I always go to the sketchiest gas stations because
we
they have
just
the
picked the
cheapest
worst
gas.
ones. And me and Katie went in there because we were looking for ice cream on a Friday night, and literally inside of the gas station was a club. They were blaring music.
Like, slow R&B rap.
It was like SZA.
Yeah, and
Just blasting
and
through.
then there's people like drinking. I feel like
in the gas station they were like popping bottles. They were sitting on the slot machines.
slot machine.
They were smoking.
and everyone knew each other. Like,
yeah, they were all
everyone knew each
hanging
other at
out.
the
We were
gas
like
station.
crashing their party.
Yeah, we were crashing the Mega Saver gas station party.
And we went there, and I was like, dang, it's kind of lit.
Like
though.
guards are always a little bit up when you go to a gas station.
Yeah,
at
like
night.
I plan to go to the gas station when I don't look good, or when I'm
Yeah.
not in makeup or not in nice clothes.
and when it's daylight.
And luckily I have a old Toyota Camry, so no one usually messes with me. But if you pulled up in there in like a really nice car, I'd be a little scared. We need women-only gas stations.
Women's safe gas stations.
We need women-safe gas stations, and Pat has to pump the gas at all of them.
Yeah, like someone has to come and like pump the gas,
Right.
and there needs to be like bodyguards around it
Yeah.
to like get men out of the gas station.
Gas stations are ass stations, is all they are.
And
People
there's
looking for
always, like-
weird, creepy ass.
And like whenever you're at a gas station, there's always like that one fucking sketchy person that has like all their windows down and just the craziest music blasting at full blast, and you're just like, I'm scared in my car,
My Toyota Camry.
in my Kia.
Also, another exciting thing that's happening in Omaha, Matt Rife is coming in July.
Yes, I'm literally
And
so
Katie and I have
excited.
tickets. Kaley, sorry you're not coming.
I know.
Okay, so this was
Feeling
before
left out.
you should have came. I invited you to fly to come to Nebraska.
You should have flew in.
But so Matt Rife, this was like before he was super popular. So this was back in October, November or something. And he is performing at the Funny Bone on July 7th. And
It's like a really small venue.
yeah, it's a very small venue. Tickets were seriously $20 to go to Matt Rife. And I like sent in the group chat like, hey, does anyone want to go to Matt Rife July 7th? He's really funny, blah, blah, blah. 2 girls answered, but tables at the Funny Bone are tables of 4. And so I was like, I'm just going to buy 2. I'm just going to tell someone that they're going to come with me. So Anna was the lucky winner there where I was
Ooh.
like, you're just going to come with me.
So
He's
excited.
so hot and so funny. And I've never been to a comedy show.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
And so now he's coming to the Steel House, which is a new venue in Omaha, and tickets are going for like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
and
they're
people
like
were
$300.
people were in the waiting queue for these tickets, like Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah, like
And-
insane. And we get to go for $20.
Yeah, and our show's gonna be like way more intimate too, because the other one's gonna be a huge venue
Yeah.
with thousands and thousands of seats. But people were making fun of all the most likely girls buying all these tickets, and someone tweeted out, all of a sudden there's a ton of female comedy fans in Omaha because this show's like selling out in minutes, and it's Matt Rife. That's
Yeah.
never happened before for comedy shows.
No, it's so weird because I mean, tickets at the Funny Bone, we had. I mean, there were a couple days span where they weren't sold out. Like they didn't
and
sell
now
out for
there's
a while.
Yeah, and now they're hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
and selling out in one day.
And these were
credit to him
$25.
blowing up on TikTok,
Yeah.
though, and also being the most beautiful man alive. Maybe.
I love him. But I listened to this podcast, and he said that his type is girls with blonde hair and big. So I'm gonna
And
dye
what?
my hair. I'm gonna dye my hair blonde for the show.
And lip injections.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be Matt Rife's type, and we're gonna fall in love.
And hopefully Katie and Matt Rife will hang out after the show.
Yeah,
I could see it.
I could see it happening too.
that would be the
He's
best.
gonna
thing
he's
ever.
gonna point out your laugh in the crowd and be like, "Who the hell's laugh is that?"
Anna said that I had to go on voice rest beforehand because
I need her to laugh on full blast. Like
You have to get called out.
dude, I literally will.
well, what if you get on his TikTok? Like
They don't ever show the face of anyone usually.
sometimes,
No, they
yeah,
do.
they do.
I already know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a hot pink shirt so that he can notice me, and then I'm gonna laugh so loud. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, you know that my laugh sticks out of literally any crowd, and he's going to notice us. Like
We need to make sure that your laugh gets on some sort of laugh track. So like even when you pass away, that your laugh is never gone.
Dude, I always say that if I were to become famous, I would then like be on, like Ellen or like the Today Show or something like that, and my laugh would go viral.
Yeah.
Because it's just so obnoxious.
You can just be known as a laugh girl.
Laugh girl. But I think me and Matt Rife would make rat mife. I think that we would make a great couple because he's so funny, and I would just laugh at him all the time.
True. He'd feel amazing. Well, maybe Matt Rife doesn't want a girl at home that's going to laugh at him, though. Because he gets that all the time.
No.
Does
he want me to be serious?
He wants someone that hates him.
Yeah, exactly. But I laugh at everything. I don't know. I just have like an insanely good sense of humor. Maybe, maybe in a horrible sense of humor because I laugh at everything.
What's the girl next door thing you guys are talking about? You're like, I have girl next door vibes. What does that mean?
None of us have girl next door vibes.
What's a girl next door?
Like what it sounds like the girl next door, like the mysterious, quiet, like doesn't, like when you're in a group, doesn't really speak up or anything, just like there. But like you want to know more,
like
and that's why boys are attracted to.
Yeah. So it's like a girl who
I
is
Googled it.
You Googled it?
What is it?
What does it say?
It says a person or type of person perceived as familiar, approachable, and dependable, typically in the context of a romantic partnership.
Yeah. So like someone who's pretty but has like a familiar face and doesn't isn't
like
crazy.
isn't unique looking. Like
So all of us?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, just like naturally pretty. Like she doesn't have to wear a lot of makeup.
Are you describing me?
No. Okay, stop. Like there's no part of them that's like stands out, but they're just like naturally pretty and
dependable,
sweet.
Sweet and dependable. That was a really good adjective for that.
Like a girl next door isn't gonna have giant boobs like
Yeah, and the girl next
Sorry,
door,
Katie.
and the girl next door isn't gonna have a podcast, you know?
Oh, true. So it can't be us. Can't
So
be
it's not us at all. None of us give off girl next door vibes. But
the girl next door isn't gonna wear a jean thong on a boat.
Yeah, the
True.
girl next
Or meet
door
David's
is
babe.
not doing that. But we're saying that guys always fall in love with the girl next door vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
But we were like, why doesn't anyone fall in love with us? We were like, because we do not give off girl next door
Yeah,
vibes
probably.
at all.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense. Yeah. Guys feel maybe intimidated.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's just what I'm going to
They
tell
can't
myself.
handle it.
They can't handle
We're
it.
just going to keep telling ourselves that. Pat, what do you think? Do you like girls next door? I wouldn't say Beth is a girl next door.
I mean, like every guy likes that idea, but I don't know. There aren't very many of them. And usually they're end up being crazy, or they'll be like super, like kind of crazy. Like they're crazy.
Do you have a story?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Like the worst description.
I know. I don't know. I don't. It's hard to
They just
describe.
end up being like crazy.
Like, well, it was like when you were trying to describe what it was. Like, it's so hard to like put words to it.
I feel like you have to put like a person to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like
But
a
like
famous
everyone
person.
has like that person in their life that's just like girl next door vibes. And she like they don't do anything special, but like boys will just fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Because they're confident and they're nice and
But they're not that confident.
they seem to be confident.
They're the type they hate group settings, but they love one-on-ones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
why
They're not
boys
like
fall in love with
outwardly
Maybe
confident.
they remind them of their moms.
True.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's kind of creepy, but maybe.
Freud said it, not me.
Who said that?
Sigmund Freud,
Oh.
the famous psychologist.
Who said that?
My friend Freud.
But none
Okay.
of us give that off, and I'm just gonna tell
Well,
myself,
Anna didn't give us the reaction that we
Yeah.
were hoping. You were supposed to like.
engage a little bit more.
Like,
on
what do you
that.
mean to go off about girls?
Anna's just like,
I
"Are
hate
you talking about-"
girls.
No,
No, we weren't trying to bash on girls.
We were just saying that none of us give girl next door vibes, and we think
Yeah,
that
I
it's
like that.
funny.
And we're jealous of the girls that give off girl next door vibes.
Oh, I'm
'cause,
not.
Like,
I'm jealous that all the guys fall in love with the girls that give off girl next door
Oh.
vibes.
the girls that are next door.
The
and not
girls
at the
that are
front
next door.
I don't want to be
There's
the girl next
girls
door.
and the front door girls.
I want to be the back door girl.
No, we're basement girls.
We're basement girls. That's good. I've literally lived in a basement, and you live in a basement right
Wait,
now.
are we basement girls?
Backdoor girls. Oh my
I
god.
don't want to be a backdoor girl. That sounds
That's
weird.
Backdoor girl.
I was saying front door
Backyard
girls,
again.
Like we're in your face, like
We're
right
trailer
there.
park girls.
True.
We're front door girls. We're porch
I want to
girls.
be basement girl.
Basement girl.
No,
She's
'cause it sounds
weird
like we're
and
being
comes
held
up only
hostage.
at night. And she's scary.
Front door girls because we show up and show out.
That sounds like a Girl Scout.
No.
Girls next door definitely were Girl Scouts or
I was a
brownies.
Girl Scout.
I was never
I was
a
a Girl
brownie
Scout.
or a Girl Scout. And does that make sense?
100%.
Yeah. I don't know how to tie a
Girl
knot.
Scouts were taught to not put on jean thongs.
Girl Scouts weren't taught to tie a knot. That's fucking Boy Scouts.
I can't make a fire either.
That's common.
What did they teach you in Girl Scouts? How to sell cookies?
To sell cookies.
You guys were literally a front for like adults.
Dude,
What
they're
are Girl
like you
Scouts? Is
can
that
become
child
a Girl Scout like
abuse?
through your adulthood. Like there's people out there that are adult Girl Scouts.
Is that allowed? Can you make children work like that?
Dude, they want to do it.
Dude,
I wanted to be a Girl
I
Scout.
won like the top seller one
Dude,
time.
of course
and
you
I
did.
Went like I like
you were
it was
probably going
competitive.
nuts in your
Dude, it was
neighborhood.
competitive. And I remember I always sucked at it. I was just like, F this.
Same thing
Do
with.
kids really want to do that? Like, I don't think they want.
I think
to
they're
do
just
that.
I wanted
Competitive.
to.
You did?
I wanted to be a Girl Scout.
I
feel
don't
like-
know if I remember being like, I really want to be a Girl Scout, but like I think my mom would just sign me up. Was it a sign up thing? Like I don't know. Or
I
do
think
You
that
had to
I
pay
probably-
money to be in
I
it.
think I probably wanted to be in it because my sister wasn't in it.
I was always jealous when you guys got to wear your sashes on Fridays.
Did you like have to test out and like learn
Did
skills?
we do that? You get to wear your sashes
Dude,
on
I
Friday.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I remember because I didn't have one.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude, I don't know what we learned, honestly. I have no idea.
What was the point of it?
What was the point to literally make money for? I don't know who
For an
we were
or-
making
did you
money
get-
for. Did we ever get money?
Yeah. Did you see a cent of that?
Make money? Like, I don't know.
No, Girl Scouts don't make money. They just sell cookies.
But what is it for? Why are we selling cookies for free?
For charity? We need to look this up. I don't know.
Wait, yeah. What's the fucking point of Girl Scouts?
That's a really good point. I don't know.
Wait, like where
Is
does
it
the
for the
money
school?
go?
What's the end goal?
The
Like
school?
what is?
Because I think you have to
Where's
buy
the-
your own sashes, don't you? Like they didn't even give you a free
Yeah,
sash.
it's like expensive to be a part of Girl Scouts. I think like
Yeah.
it's not just
'Cause
like
you do
free.
like camps and stuff.
Where does the money go?
It says all cookie proceeds stay local. In fact, 76% of the cost of each box is reinvested in the Girl Scouts. I don't know.
Oh, so they
That's
sell
right.
cookies to
All the-
supply themselves.
Girl Scouts money launder for sure.
I bet it
For
like
sure.
goes to the school or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or they're money laundering.
Do you camp like the Boy Scouts camp?
No.
Mm-mm.
All I remember, it was in like our art room or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
you weren't
Yeah,
even
it
in
was in our-
outside?
No, we're
That's a shitty
learning.
scout.
We're like in a classroom with our moms. And
They,
then,
yeah, they didn't put you out in the wilderness.
and then you got to walk around with a wagon and
What the fuck?
and
sell
carry and sell
Caramel
cookies.
Delights.
Yeah. And beg
Thin Mints.
people to buy things for you.
Okay, Pat. I thought you were hitting a vape for a second.
I would pee my pants if I just look over and Pat's just ripping a cloud.
Pat, you had some College World Series stories. What were they?
I worked at the College World Series
Dude,
for
of
like
course.
5 years. The years I was a bat boy. So when the Royals would
Pat
go,
has had
Who
like
called you fat there?
yeah,
Pat has had like quite the lifetime. I feel like every topic we bring up, you have some sort of
Yeah.
connection to
it
it.
does seem like that. I don't know why. But so I worked when I was the bat boy. The Royals would go out of town for 15 days during the series, so I had nothing to do. So I would just go sit in there and watch the games. But then after that, then I started was on the grounds crew in my 20s, and I'd have to actually work the College World Series, and we'd have to rake the field down and water in between innings and stuff like the 7th inning stretch. But before It was the year that Creighton made it. So that was like absolutely insane to be there when Creighton was at. But Stanford was taking infield, and the shorts. I was standing right behind home plate, but right next to the warning track, and facing the stadium, not the field. And the shortstop overthrew the catcher, and the ball hit me right in the back of the head, and out.
Passed out the college World
Series. I don't think I ever fell because somebody saw it coming and was grabbed me. But yeah, and it was so embarrassing. It was the second game and the stadium was packed. So that was bad.
You should stay far away from baseball, Pat.
I know.
Are you going to be the bat boy again this year?
Are you going to see us at the College World Series?
Yeah.
I will be down there. I will be down there, yeah.
Should we meet up?
Hang out with us.
I will. Let's do. I have one more too, that I was also the guy that would, I don't think they have it like this anymore, but at Rosenblatt, behind home plate, there was like a gate and a net. And when a foul ball would go up, somebody would have to go out and catch it. That's what I would do during the game.
Wow.
And it's not that exciting. It's kind of exciting. It was fun.
That's just like a lot of work is why I said wow.
Yeah. It was kind of fun.
Walking.
No, just it's just crazy that Rosenblatt was so small compared to what we have now.
Right? But it was the first game of the series, the first year that I did it. And the whole thing was that when somebody would miss, whoever was under there, the place would go crazy and boo you. Like it was awful. And so the first time out there, it was packed, like however many people Rosenblatt could hold. And I dropped it. And not only did I drop it, I tripped and I fell. And people threw hot dogs at me. People were throwing popcorn, pouring it in the thing. Somebody threw a thing of nachos. It was, yeah. We had to go out, and some of the grounds crew guys had to pick up the stuff on the warning track because people burned their $5 hot dogs just to throw it at me.
Dude.
Aww.
Yeah. It was
Poor
fun.
little Pat.
I know.
Were you big?
This was post Big Pat.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That would have been even more sad.
Little Pat would have just. I had a guy, one of the baseball players, call me Porky once. Yeah.
So lots of exciting things happening in Omaha. We've got the College World Series. Matt Rife's coming to Omaha and going home with Katie. So many things are going to happen. We'll keep you updated on all of it. Make sure you keep listening every single week. We love you so much, and let's have some fun.
That was the end.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's have some fun.